Morning everybody. Video's playing. Just going to do a little review on the quad as promised. Getting a little bit of a come on Wayne, when are you going to do a review? So okay, I'll do it now. Just going to go to the lake where we're supposed to get our village water from. See what's going on there. Like you can see, but I've got 232 kilometres on there. Still going steady, running it in. Not had any rain. That's meaningful anyway. For a while now. In fact, I'll stop on this bit, have a walk round, talk round. It's where the kids play takraw and football, etc. Alright then, before I get off, along here you got a little display panel, and if you put the like 4 ways on, you can barely see it flashing. So and on this bike it's not like the other one where you've got an indicator that flicks back to the middle. You press to cancel it, it stays in that position. So it's easy to get caught out leaving the indicator on actually. And it also shows the lights. You got the parking brake on. So on main beam there, you've got a little green light and a main beam light next to it, which you can barely see. Anyway, let's have a little walk around first. And have a look at some features. Right, let's start at the front then. Personally, I think it's a great looking machine. It's well spec'd for the price. Just beats everything else that you can compare it with for price in Thailand by a long way of what you get. Now you get the mirrors, you get the hand guards. You get the winch. You get the stick protectors down here for the rubber boots and the CV joints. Pretty good tyres. Obviously they're not mud tyres and they're not road tyres, they're sort of good in between tyre, which is ideal for me. So I do a lot of trail riding, not really into going through mud. Like I say, anyway, I want to keep it in good condition. This is like a one-off buy and I want to keep for as long as possible. It's got little LED running lights, side lights, but you have to flick the switch down to actually put them on, so they're not on permanently. Still got halogen bulbs and a normal bulb for the indicator. Probably in the next upgrade of these you'll probably get full LED lighting. Maybe get a colour TFT screen as well. Dashboard. But you get the bull bars as well. Yeah. Standard. Steel braided hoses, brake hoses there. See, it's all subjective, you know. I think it's a good looking machine. Yeah, you got nice alloy wheels, 12-inch rims there. The size is 25, which is how tall it is from top to the bottom, by 8 inch. which is the width. There, and they're mounted on 12-inch alloy rims, which are pretty cool, I think. Shock absorbers, no idea what brand they are, but when you actually ride it, it's really smooth on the bumps, on the trail. Great, just seems like you're floating on a cushion of air. These are adjustable, you just loosen this, you can move it up and down. Obviously I haven't removed the idiot stickers yet. I'm just looking at them. They comply with EU regulation 1104 and American 7020-190101. I mean, that's pretty useful. Check engine oil every 500 kilometers, but in reality I do that a lot more anyway, probably once a week. Idiot warning. Improper use can result in severe injury or death. No shit, Sherlock. Blah blah blah. That's going. That's going. That's going. ATV's got to be stopped before shifting. Yep. Never carry passengers on the front rack. No. 20 kilogram maximum load. No. Ignore that. Like I say, this has got a lock. You lock the gear. It does start up in gear, but you have to press either the front or rear brake while you operate the starter. This cover here has got 3 little studs that go into grommets, plastic studs. You pull it, gives you access to check your oil and to do the oil change. There's a filter in there. Got good grips, and for the passenger as well. Tyre pressure is a useful sticker to keep on, I suppose. Got good hand grips for the passenger. This seat looks like it just removes with these two, if I wanted to take it off, for whatever reason. Good size racks on the back as well. You can get boxes for the front and back, but I think they're around about the 10,000 baht price bracket. Just, it's a lot of money really. The tow ball is removable here. It was rusty in there, so I give it a spray with some black paint yesterday, and also on these welds here, just got cut rust spots, and on that weld there. So, not brilliant, but I've just ordered a battery powered impact wrench, so the wheels will be going on off quite regularly for cleaning purposes. Here's a snorkel for the clutch, so you can go about that deep, and obviously the clutch will stay dry. There's a regulator there, voltage regulator, and in here there's if you're towing a trailer, you've got a power supply already, a connector. There's no grease nipples on the actual bushings, which I would prefer here, but there is a couple on the hub, and you can actually spin it round, and you can put bigger wheels on and rise it up if you want. Right, so like I say, for stowage, you've got a bin here, and that just got this little rubber thing that just clips it, holds it in place. So it's fully equipped with brake lights, indicators, reflectors, no reverse light, but hey-oh. Paintwork's pretty good. See, it's got a metallic sheen in the sun, and it sort of depends on the light. It appears to change colour, which is pretty clever. It's not perfect though. Here, right there, there's a couple of little defects in the paint. And that's not from stone chipping. Going to keep my eye on these connectors, see whether they go rusty or not. It's the same with these. I'm not sure if they're anodized, I doubt it, or if they're stainless. But yeah, I could always buy anodized screws if they do start to go rusty. Another idiot sticker here. What's this one? Never carry more than one passenger. You're blah 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 blah. Passengers under 12 blah blah blah. Yeah, I know. Turning the wheel with 4-wheel drive and diff lock, it makes it stiffer and hard. Yeah. So it's fitted with a Canadian CV Tech clutch. Now, speaking of a clutch, when I first started riding it, it's very jerky as you slow down, but it has got a little bit better, and obviously I'm getting used to it with the throttle control, and you can do little blips and whatever to smooth it out a bit, but even so it's like stop start in, it's either engaged or not, and you've got a lot of engine braking force as well. And this type of clutch is actually designed, it's got a bearing in there which does assist when you're going downhill, so you're not freewheeling down on the brakes. But I've noticed it has got a little bit easier, which is probably the belt, you know, the wearing in a little bit. So I think I can put it down to. But for slow speed manoeuvring, it's best to put it in low range anyway. And that's more or less it on the walk round. Okay, you've got. Oops. Let's have a look. The steering's hard to move when it's not moving. It's a beast to handle. Right, you've got a 12-volt socket there. And you've got 2 USB ports in there. This is a bit cheap and tacky, but it is what it is. It's just a cover. Thinking about, so you've got a hole here and one on this side. Thinking about putting a plastic bar across there, maybe be able to mount the camera. Put something on it, I don't know, we'll see. To get the seat off, it's just a little lever underneath that you flick. This one, little catch, looks like that. That looks like the ECU there. You've got the air filter under there. You've got quick release clips there, but you've actually got 2 screws here and here. Well, you have to use a screwdriver for, which is a bit silly. And then the exhaust runs along there, and like I say, another storage box here. Got a nice meaty battery. Yeah, talking about the exhaust, Thailand being Thailand, you know, I'm in shorts most of the time, and wow, you'd get a lot of heat coming out of here. So I'm usually riding with my foot on the edge here. Right on here. So yeah, if you keep your foot tucked in there, it gets uncomfortably hot. Not a lot else to see in there. But anyway, it's great fun. Say the steering's a bit heavy, but only when you're really moving slowly, and you know it's got quite good feel actually when you're tramming along. And when you're on the loose stuff, you just flick the throttle and you get the back wheel spinning all over the place. It's good fun. It's not as nimble, obviously, and as much fun as what the old quad bike was. With these, to have fun, you've got to be motoring on at a fair old speed, and if you get into trouble, that's when you get your accidents. I've got my phone's pinging away like crazy now. I'm going to nip off home. I'm expecting a delivery from Lazada, so it might be that. know. Okay then, hope you enjoyed the review. I'm enjoying the quad, trying to keep it in mint condition as best I can. You know, it's looking good now because there's been no rain. I give it a good clean yesterday in anticipation of doing this review. The rear view mirrors are great, you know, Chinese machine. You know, people criticise the rear view mirrors on these Chinese bikes, saying you can't adjust them, which is full of crap. It's just people that don't know what they're talking about. There's no lock on the fuel cap, but hey-oh, who cares? Right, to start it, let's just turn the key. Like I say, I'm in gear, so I'm going to have to move it into neutral. Won't start. Yeah, gear lever can be a bit annoying at times. Should start now, I think. Yeah. You've got, oh yeah, before I go, you've got 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. Press it, it goes into 4-wheel drive. If you flick, you can only flick that over when it's in 4-wheel drive, and then there's a yellow button what you press, and that engages the diff lock on the front axle. And then the only other thing is the winch operation, which is self-explanatory, out and in. The winch has got a freewheel on it where you can twist it, pull the cable out yourself, and then you twist it back into the working position and winch yourself in. Got a kill switch there. Daylight running lights, everything off, dip, main beam. It's a positive actual click, so it's hard to actually go back from being in main beam to switching off. I used to have a Suzuki motorbike and I had an accident once doing that. I was going into a bend and I went from high beam, it is in winter, it was icy, I went from high beam into low beam and I accidentally knocked the lights off and had a little bit of a wobble and went down on ice. So, okay then, that's it. Great bike, great value for money. It'd be even cheaper if it wasn't for the exchange rate, but it is what it is, and it's something I have to live with. And I'll see you later. One more thing, when you operate the back brake, it actually operates the front and back brake together. There you go, it's pretty good at stopping.